Good morning from Kuching in Sarawak. I arrived here last night. Today is my first day exploring. Taking it easy this morning. We are walking around a beautiful reservoir park, very peaceful. Then I thought this afternoon we'll head into the city centre and get some lunch. Not too sure what this tree is, but loving all of the vines coming down. And yes, it's a very peaceful park. There's a few locals wandering around, jogging, chilling out. So yes, because we are more inland, I think that's the reason why it's much cooler here. And it's so good because you just get out, explore, you're not sweating. Still warm, very warm. Just following these steps, not too sure where we are going. It's all part of the exploring. I'm trying not to get my heavy breathing and my Darth Vader impression on today's video. Always look up when you're out exploring. Got loads of local people going for a run today. Beautiful park, so peaceful. All you can hear is the quiet chit chat of the locals and the birds chirping. There's loads of these little shelters where you can get away from the sun and relax in the shade. Just hear the noises. It's time to climb up some steps. Good exercise, walking up these steps. Good way to start the day. No idea how old these trees are, but look at the size of the roots. Looks like I'm right next to a school. Those are kids. If you are visiting somewhere new, just look at Google Maps and see what jumps out at you. That's all I've done today. I've not done a great deal of research. I just looked at Google Maps, saw a reservoir park, I thought, water park, that's me. Ah, there's another lake here. Didn't realise that. And today we are exploring for the rare Pikachu bird of Sarawak. Just look at the size of these leaves. Wow. And today we're also looking out for the rare man-eating ant. So yeah, not too sure what this building is. Maybe it's a canteen or something, just not open. I love days like this where you just come to a random place and walk around and just listen to the birds and just take in the fresh air and sweat. Sweat a lot. So I'm going to be in Kuching for 2 weeks. The first week I booked into a hotel, and the second week I've not booked any accommodation yet. I'm not too sure if I want to stay in an apartment a little bit out of the city centre, or if I want to stay in a hotel within the city centre area. So that's a decision that I need to come up with within the next day or so. And then after Sarawak, I've no idea what I want to do. I do want to go back to Kuala Lumpur because I love the city. But after that, I've no idea. I really need to make some decisions this week. I'm just so slow at organising and planning this trip, which in some ways is good because it's exciting when you're not too sure where you're going, but it can also be a little bit stressful not knowing that if you booked accommodation and flights and things like that, it's always a little bit more expensive for flights when you book closer to when you are travelling. So yes, we shall see. Watch this space. Yes, if you are in Kuching, I definitely recommend that you come to the reservoir park. What we are going to do now is jump in a Grab taxi and head into the city centre. I have to say, what an introduction to Kuching. Love the park. Well done, Kuching. We are now in the city centre of Kuching and I'm heading towards the waterfront. Even after my first day here, I know I'm going to love staying in Kuching because I like bike in the background. I like the architecture and the history of the place, and it's just going to be so much fun exploring. So to get to the other side, you can either cross the bridge, which we're going to do today, or you can catch a boat, which we'll do another day, and it costs £1 ringgit. So this is the bridge that we are going to go for a walk across. Get some shots of the river, the Sarawak river. Looks like they are either building or renovating a mosque there. It's a really good mix of old and new architecture. Just so quiet and peaceful. I don't know if it's because it's during the week. I guess maybe weekend might be a lot busier, but it's just so quiet and so much to look at. That's what I love about places like this, where you've got that mix of architecture, you've got the history, you've got the street life. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here. And okay, we're gonna go and walk back out and go for a walk around the town centre. I don't want to be doing everything in one day. I will be coming back here and doing some more exploring. To be honest, I just can't believe how quiet it is. This is interesting, not too sure what it is, but I love it. I think it's got little dragons on it or something. So at the moment I'm just walking along the waterfront and just admiring the architecture, the old buildings here. Love it. Just so much to see. It's crazy. Just getting my camera out every 2 seconds to take a picture or do some video. I've been told to head to the cat statue, so that's where I am heading to next. So I'm now at the cat statue, and apparently the word Kuching means cat in Malay. Learn something new every day. Apparently this dates back to 1860. Not too sure what it is, water pump or something. Wow, this street art is incredible. It runs all the way along here. These little walkways are great. There's jewellery shops and all sorts of things for sale down here. This is where the wide angle of the GoPro works really well. It's got all of this temple in here. It's beautiful. So much detail. So this is lunch. You've got kolo meat, noodles with pork, I think, and I got a lime juice as well. Kuching reminds me a little bit of Penang, but a little bit more chilled out. As I was walking around the streets, my GoPro battery ran out and I realised that I forgot to bring my backup. Just typical. So I've had to end the video a little bit abruptly. I'm now back in my hotel room and I'm really looking forward to getting out and exploring Kuching and further afield as well. I want to go into the national parks. I want to see some wildlife. It's really wildlife that I'm focusing on in the next 2 weeks, just trying to see as much of it as I can, as well as explore the streets. There's just so much to see here in Kuching. I'm also looking forward to trying out all the local cuisine as well, like the Sarawak Klaska that everybody keeps raving about. Gonna try that out. I'm gonna see if I can find nasi lemak any better than Kuala Lumpur here in the city. So if you know anybody that does good nasi lemak, let me know. So yes, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna edit it this evening and get it uploaded, so you should be watching this on Tuesday if everything goes as planned. And then yeah, I'm just going to create as many videos as I can whilst I'm here. I'm really looking forward to exploring. If you've got any suggestions or recommendations on things to do, things to see, places to eat, food to eat, let me know down in the comments. Until next time, travel safe and take care.